when I see something dangerous, stupid, can't I see the danger and the stupidity of it and discard it? Which is the awakening of intelligence.
If I see something that is hurting me,
Not you,
or
not only you, but humanity.
well, yes, humanity itself.
Which is part
then
of
I have to throw
you.
it away.
Humanity.
Right, which is part of me.
Therefore,
Then I have to throw it away.
no, not have to. Do you?
Or if I don't, I am crazy.
Probably we are.
We are.
It's not an intellectual process. If it's an intellectual process, this discarding, then it just stays in the mind. When you see the truth of something, you don't say whether you're finished with it or not. You either have in fact, or you haven't. And it doesn't become an intellectual question.
Yes, sir, that's just it. Is this what you want to talk about? Please, or do you want to talk about something else? You want to talk about your personal problems?
Well, that is a personal problem.
Wait, don't. You said it. Do you want to talk over your personal problems? Or not personal problem, but make it impersonal and put it that way.
The crazy thing is, it is a personal problem, and that it's everybody's problem. It's
May
an
I?
isolating problem.
Yes, sir.
It's everybody's problem.
May I suggest something? Can we ask the right question? What do you mean by right, and what do you mean by question? Right question will inevitably bring about right answer. But we ask a wrong question, that wrong question evaporates into nothingness. So, can we ask the right question which will awaken our own intelligence, our own native perception? I don't know how to put all this into words. All right, let's begin with something. Can we doubt? Are we skeptical?
Generally, when things are bad.
Have we a quality of doubt which is not cynical, which is not born out of bitterness or negligence, but the capacity to question. Not fanciful questions, not romantic questions, but questions that the way we live, the way we think, our actions question the whole of our existence as we live. Have we got the capacity to do that? Can we begin with that at least? The way we live, our root actions which are become mechanical, our feelings, our reactions, our fears, our pleasures, the whole of our existence. Can we question the way we live? Can we begin with that? What would you like to begin with, for God's sake?
One thing struck me, you mentioned that we are a slave of institution, and in all of these questions, I think there should be one fundamental, nature of us which make us become a slave of institution.
Tunki, we're old friends, right? Do you realize the way you live, I'm not being personal, do you question the way of your living, of your life? What you are doing? Why you think this, why you feel that, why you have certain reactions, sexual, otherwise? Question the whole thing, do you? Or do you just trot along in your old pattern which you have established for yourself? Or pattern which your father, your grandfather, your environment has said, do this, and you follow that?
I think basically that we don't, that we follow most of the time is because we have fear of making mistakes.
No, before you have awakened to fear, do you question your way of your life? Do I question my way of life? I talk everywhere. Do I question it? I would say, well, part of my routine. I've done it for 50, 60 years, and I'll carry on. Or do I say, my God, what am I doing? Why am I doing?
So, I think people generally don't question.
At all. Partly, when it suits them.
I think their minds are mainly concerned with physical survival.
Yes. So can we here, the first day, learn the art of questioning?
Wouldn't it be better to say or question what is stopping you? Why are people in that rut?
No,
They don't question.
I want to learn the art of questioning myself. There is art in it, isn't there? Huh? I must do it the right way or the wrong way. There must be a way of questioning that awakens the whole nature and structure of myself. The way I look at it, the way I understand it, the way I see the whole operation in movement. I must question it.
Why must there be a way?
What?
Why must there be a way?
Why must I question? I mean,
No, why must there be a way? Why must there be an art of questioning?
Why must there be a way?
Why must there be an art? You said there must be a way of questioning. Why must there?
I can't.
Why must there be an art or a way of questioning?
No, of course, if I put a wrong question to myself, I won't find out, I'll have a wrong response. No?
You mean
Yes.
only respond to pain?
No, sir, not only to pain. Isn't there a art the way you walk? Isn't there? Huh? Isn't there art in the way you talk, in the way you say, So don't you want to? Mustn't one learn the art of questioning, or not questioning, but the art of observing, if you like to put it that way?
Is there an art of seeing that you ask bad questions?
What?
Is there an art
Oh yes, it can become a lovely art too.
not to see that you're asking bad questions? Or that you're saying that there's an art in questioning, to ask the right question.
So, does it appeal to you to find out? To find out together the right way of questioning, so that out of the questioning, an intelligence can arise. Intelligence. Can we do that? I don't know how to push this
What is
heavy
the
weight.
question without